Masanyu, yesterday, all presidential candidates unveiled their, their manifestos.
Yes.
And of course, today we want to talk about one in particular, Munyagwizi.
Our political party.
Yeah, Munyagwizi, Lusania Fenatulie.
Yeah.
Now, I'll highlight something he actually said. He said, French is not going to be considered. No, he says he's going to abolish Kiswahili. Alafu sasa Kiswahili is going to be abolished, and then concentration will be put on French. His reasoning of saying French is that Central African Republican countries are speaking French, international spaces have French in there, and he says Kiswahili is very local, is not international. So he said he's going to abolish it. Of course, I was seeing it in Kenyan blogs. Yeah. He actually trended in Kenya more than he actually trended in Uganda.
Wow.
And then they abused us all sorts of things. They say that's why colonialism, we are still colonized. They said, oh, Kenyans did a lot of things. They said, Museveni has won even before the start of the campaigns, you know. You see, that's why Museveni is still the president, blah, 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 because he's more knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Kenyan brothers gave us food. Tanzanians, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
It rubbed them off the wrong way. Well, here in Uganda, we don't care. Because either
they
way,
cooked us. Kenya cooked us.
Zivonjum kalatavesh sanavatesh Masanyu olimu sava, comment ça va?
Comment ça va bien?
Ça va bien.
Ça va bien.
So zetugenda okubanga tuwogera. Okitegedde zitowa viato tuwa mushito simama hapa. Ezo zona zigenda kwa
Nema.
Masanyu, what would be your say, Diana? French versus
Kiswahili. Oh well, French is international. Kiswahili is our very own.
Yeah. Roots Bantu.
Like this is what defines us.
It is not Bantu. It is a coastal language that actually was between the Arabs and then the natives.
It's what defines us as East Africans. So it's either we have our own,
yes,
as Kiswahili,
yes,
because when am I going to France anyways? But I am here in Uganda. People here in Uganda speak Kiswahili, speak Luganda and other languages. When I go to Rwanda, people in Rwanda, some of them speak Kiswahili and Rwandese, you get it. When I go to Kenya, so when I go outside in other continents, it's best that I represent myself, my roots, where I come from. So if I say I speak Kiswahili, I mean, I'll be the only person or among the few people that will speak Kiswahili. Vis-a-vis French, I don't think French is very practical here in Uganda, Kampala, and our neighboring countries.
Masanyu,
apart from Congolese do speak.
Mozambique,
Congo, Rwandans do speak French. Yeah,
but Rwandans are now adopting to English.
I think my take on that, I would really be very delighted and super excited if we had the East African integration in terms of currency, not only language. If we can get one unifying language that unites us all. Swahili is okay, I don't know, but I would really advocate for unifying factors in terms of currency, in terms of language, and then in terms of documentation. We can, I think if we became one village, East Africa would really be a good place to be.
But would our presidents be okay with it? Because imagine having the same currency, and in Uganda they're releasing, like, I don't know how many notes of different
all that can be regulated.
Inflation.
All
that can be regulated.
Because then who is going to be the tender? Who is going to take on that tender?
That is deep economics.
No, definitely.
That is deep economics.
We have the euro.
When the dollar.
No, let me give you an example because she wants to understand how that will definitely work.
Yeah.
We have the euro that is actually used across the countries of Europe, the Scandinavian countries and other things. So and up to Portugal. But now
we also have the dollar.
Again, what happens is as simple as these banking institutions, the Bank of Kenya, Rwanda, and Uganda, come down and have a deeper meeting. These economists,
yes,
and economists sit down and then agree on what to deploy,
the
how
terms
to do
and conditions.
Yes, exactly. It becomes much easier. Really.
And then the value differs. I'm told there are dollars in
because
South
as
Sudan
we speak,
that are different from
as
the dollars
we speak,
in value.
The dollar of South Sudan is already different from the dollar of Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And then also the dollar of Canada is different from the dollar of US.
Yeah, here we can use a shilling.
Yeah, in value.
It still remains the same value because it's just, you know, trying to level the economy altogether. It works. Yeah. It can still work. It will work. It will be a perfect thing altogether.
Because as we speak, our friends, the Kenyans, their value is way higher than Ugandan shillings.
That can always
and
be
then
balanced.
also Rwandans, their value is way higher than Ugandan shillings.
And that has a lot of factors
our shillings is very low.
That can always be balanced. That's the issue. Again, the biggest picture here, the biggest issue that becomes a very serious headache is the idea of us integrating and being in one space. And then my issue with Munyagwa is one: we are fighting colonialists. You're also bringing colonization one more time again.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is that I don't think Munyagwa can construct a sentence telling us that he's going to abolish Kiswahili and bring French when he's addressing it in French. I don't think he does any French.
That's why our brothers, the Chinese, are much better, because they chose to learn their own language.
No,
Chinese refused, yes.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Dana ni hao.
Chiringa abanyarwanda era mugero olulimi olwo.
Lumu.
Dunyarwanda.
One country, so ne China chechimu.
Nafe wano singa Uganda fena tukanya ne twogero.
They even have their own TikTok. Like they have their own stuff.
Eggwanga ne likanya Uganda ne tu adoptinga yo olulimi lumu. Tuga kati fena tukobe rusoga.
National language olunyankole. Aza nzaga olunyankole.
Bana fena tukobe rusoga. Bana.
Goodbye.
We help jumpstart your day like this. Wake up call.